Hey, this is Brook. I play guitar in Surf Zombies and the Drive-Ins. I also play in a Stones tribute act, but don't tell anybody. I'm also the Blue Menace, but that's top secret, okay? Nobody needs to know that. So, my Stones tribute act has really been a long, slow process, but we are gonna get we're gonna play a gig on July 4th. I guess we're gonna play like a garage or something. So we're going to the big time, but we're just a little test gig. Oh boy, that's gonna be nice and cool. But I've got a really good lineup of guys playing, and one song we do is Beast of Burden. And that song always is really easy at rehearsal. It's kind of a jam. We just sort of relax and let it flow. And I think if you can get relaxed with it and not worry about the official transcription, because it seems like when the Stones play it live, they just jam. You know, Keith is going to open it, and then he's going to do some fills here and there. And he's going to play kind of minimally. You don't have to play every beat. Once you get the intro going, you can kind of just drop in little bits of the chords, the drums and the bass, and the other guitar and the vocals are going to carry it through just fine. So you can just kind of cruise on this one once you learn these little chords. And so let's just see on the intro. I'm the one that starts it. I might do this. To start it out. So that is a B, which I'm going to make an F shape. You know, F, there's G, there's A, there's B. So invest in F, because that shape will get you, it will give you a return on your practice minutes, a great return, a big return. You'll earn a lot of interest off of the F shape. Alright, so we're going to start kind of with that. I might even just do 3 strings and go. So that's a little tricky. So F, I just took away the ring finger. Now all I have is this 7, 7, 8, which is like a B, F sharp, D sharp. That's index laying flat. At the 7th fret, middle finger, 3rd string, 8th fret. And that little move right there, I think, is fascinating. It's a hammer-on. I'm going to add the ring and pinky to the 9th fret on the 3rd and 2nd strings, hammering on. So now it becomes an E chord, which is E, G sharp, and B. So when you do that, you have to be you have to have enough tension in your hands, and you have to pay attention. You have to nail those 2 notes with your ring and pinky fingertips. You can't just flap it down and hope for the best. You have to get all the strings to ring out. So that's the only tense moment of the song, really. Then you just take it away. Back to the B chord. So that's a B to an E chords. Then a C sharp minor, which I might do here, which is at the 9th fret. Laying your pointer finger flat, you're hitting 3 skinny strings. That's a E, a G sharp, and a C sharp. So we got sounds pretty good. Then we got to do the old Rolling Stones trick. Oops. Kind of like Start Me Up. Only it's... So I'm kind of breaking that hammer-on up into 2 parts. So hammering on the 4th string, 9th fret, to the 11th fret. That's a B to a C sharp. Hammer on, you just hit it once, then strike with your ring finger. And then we make this shape, which you're probably aware of, but it's really important for especially this tune and many others. That's like, I'm keeping the pointer finger flat at the 9th fret. I'm making this little angle shape. That's like a 11, 9, 10. And again, you got to be, the contrast is your pointer finger super flat. Keep that super flat. Middle and ring have to be on their tips. They have to be curled. If they lay flat, you will clobber out the other strings and mute them, and then you won't get the nice ringing sound. Alright, so the main thing, looks like I'm bringing in my ring finger. Check it out. Or not. Or I'm not sure if I want to put that ring finger on the 4th string, 9th fret B, but if you do, it's okay. See what I mean? This song kind of just ebbs and flows. It can be different. It's going to be different every time. Alright, one more time on this. Eventually, you know, the drums and bass and other guitar will kick in. You can kind of go. You can just sort of like do different voicings, and that was actually overplaying a little bit. You can be, again, being minimal and leaving space for the other guitar is where it's at for me. And just let the other guy, give him space to play his fills. So you can play different voicings of E, B, C sharp minor, A. Or I might play A major 7 once in a while. Or I might just go something like that. Even strip it down more. So that's like I'm going to stay on the 3rd and 2nd strings. That's a little fill I'll play a couple times. That's double 9s, 8 and 7, 6 and 5. Might do a little hammer on. Like I say, it's a jam. You just jam. You just make stuff up. Have fun. So that's like a 4, 6 on the 3rd string. I like that. You can get a couple of opens, you know, 1st string and 2nd string, 5th fret. A couple of E's. Do little fills and stuff. There's an A major 7. Not to get too corny, but that sounds pretty good. And then when you get around to the chorus thing, or whatever the second part, it's like an A. You can do any A you want. I might go, that's an E, A, a quick E, A, B. But, of course, there's dozens of ways to play those. M, I, A, might do my E like this. A. Dig it. Just kind of have fun. It's E major. And if you do play some licks, it's going to be probably E major pentatonic. So that's why, you know, a little bit of scale work won't kill you. Some kind of country style bending, it pays off. That's just 3rd string, 11th fret. 2nd string, 11th or 12th fret. I actually learned most of my country licks from this song. And then when I would go play in country bands, I would just pretend I was in the Stones at the wrong gig. And they paid me. I was happy. They were reasonably happy. I don't know. They kept calling me, but I was just, you know, off of the Some Girls album, I would just learn those little licks, you know, little Telecaster licks, whatever. And so yeah, man, that's all you got to do. If you're, from my point of view, is just ride it out until, you know, there's really, as far as when does it end, I just keep going. Play it kind of extra long, just ride it out, jam. And I'm kind of like the Keith guy in the band, so I kind of signal when we're going to end it. And I'll just maybe extend it a little bit, give it a ride. You know, if you end it too soon, make it like a cute little pop song. It just seems too short to me. I do a lot of really short, cute songs. So with this band, I'm going to kind of extend things a little bit, jam it out. Might make some people uncomfortable, but I don't care that much about that. I think if somebody was at this gig and watching us, and we were just having a good time flowing and grooving, they just kind of would go along for the ride and just take them on a little excursion. And that's what I think. But so again, if you look at the transcription for Beast of Burden, it's I can't read it. I can't look at it. It doesn't make any sense. It's the most random bunch of little partial licks you've ever seen. It doesn't really make any sense at all. So that's why I just do it my way and just jam it out and have fun. Every time I see the Stones do it, they just sort of let it go. Keith might throw in a few licks, but Ron Wood does most of the soloing. I've been the Ron Wood guy in a Stones tribute group before, and that's a lot of fun. And again, you don't overplay, you just sort of sprinkle on and echo and harmonize, call and response. Every once in a while, the lead guitars could even intertwine and sort of collide, make a little chaos there, and then get out of it. So that's, you know, they call it weaving, and it's pretty fun. So if you want to play that tune, I would just start with those little chords. Sometimes I'll just slam my ring finger flat. So there's definitely tons of ways you can do it. Definitely do it your own way. Just lay that ring finger flat. You You can hammer it or whichever. I don't care. I do it. I don't even think about it. So that's a fun song to play, and you know, it gives you freedom. You're gonna learn some licks. You're gonna learn some chords, and it's a positive kind of uplifting, you know, major key kind of thing that's not so doom and gloom. All right, there's enough of that going on, so we'll just try to have a happy song for a minute. All right, this is Brook saying thanks, and hoping you have a good day. Thank you so much. See ya.